CustomTacticals.com here, and today I'm looking at a Chris Reeve's Mnandi. This is from 2009. Mnandi's been around for quite a few years now, and a lot of people see it as sort of like Chris Reeve's dress knife, which it is. It's a fairly small knife. A lot of people, I think, if they've never seen one before in person, do not realize how small it actually is. It's about just over 3.5 inches, about 3 5/8 closed. About 6 1/4 open, and the blade's in about 2 3/4. Not super small by most standards. Oops. Not super small by most standards, but if you actually hold one, it's actually very small. A little bit harder to open and close, but as you can see, it's just a little bit awkward here. But for the size of the knife, it's not too bad. If you're using two hands, it is an office knife, or sort of a dress knife, office gentleman's knife. So 2 hands is acceptable, I think, in my mind at least. The birth certificate here, S30V 58 to 59 RC, titanium handles with Lignum Vitae inlay, from 2009, signed by Chris Reeve. Lignum Vitae is a very hard and dense wood, actually quite rare now. It is an endangered species. Take a look at it. It's got a very cool, very fine grain pattern on it, both sides here. And as with all Chris Reeve knives, impeccably machined, absolute precision. The Mnandi has a fantastic pocket clip. I really like the pocket clip on the Mnandi. It's connected at the back here, single screw, machined, very well made. Take a look at the lock bar there. Same integral lock that you see on the Savenza. Same buttery smooth action. You can screw down all the screws, well, all 2 of them, as tight as possible. You get 0 play, no play at all. You cannot even move this blade if you wanted to. It's quite remarkable what they do here. This one's quite old now, in 2009. Newer models are S35VN. As you can see, it's the older box as well. Comes with a little leather pouch here, so you can carry it in the pouch if you want. It should probably goes in this way. I actually never used this pouch, so it can go in there if you want. But I still think it's a bit better with the pocket clip. It's a great knife. The inlays are actually inlaid, but then they come out. So if you remove the inlay, you can see that it actually is inset into the handle, but then is also raised. Feels fantastic. The action is just so smooth. Hollow grind, drop point. As you can see here, the opening, the thumb grip is just sort of a machined out wedge that's got a sort of a nice grippy thing there that you can use on both sides, left or right. It works quite well, aside from the fact that it cramps up your fingers a little bit if your hands are large. I have sort of medium-sized hands, so it works okay. I really like the Lignum Vitae. It's such a beautiful wood. I mean, there might be some sort of maybe because it's an endangered species, there may be some ethical reasons you may not want it, but it's some incredible stuff. I like the finish on it. The sort of the mix of bead blasting and satin finishing on here you know, the satin finishing on the outside and then the bead blasting on the edges. A little bit more, a little more variation to it than a Sabenza, like at least a standard Sabenza. So very cool. Quite like this Lignum Vitae Mnandi. It's going to be a keeper in my collection for sure. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Have a good one.